making coffee. Hi everybody, JoPaddy here. Nice to see you guys tonight. I want to tell you that tonight, welcome to my Masterpiece Theater. This is a space where I create my masterpieces. I call it Masterpiece Theater because it's just that. It's a masterpiece to me. It takes a little over a week to actually make a painting like this. I put a lot of love and time and energy into this. And the reason I call it a theater is because I have lights, a camera, and there's action going on. But I tell you, like the canvas alone is about $80. And my paints are an upgrade from your average Walmart paints. And my products that I use are also kind of expensive. I just wanted to tell you guys that I enjoy doing this kind of thing. And, you know, I get in a Zen zone and I'm ready to do this. And I only have maybe 2 of these type of videos on YouTube over the last couple of years because I don't usually videotape this kind of thing. I have created some wonderful pieces, but I don't like to have the camera on, and it's not instructional. So I don't have the camera over me while I'm doing stuff and worried about the camera shutting off and stuff like that. I just really get in the zone and just do my thing. But like I said, it's not an instructional video, and you guys don't have to watch if you don't want to. So if you're an upcoming artist or an artist already or learning or a painter, this might not be the video for you because I'm not going to be talking through the video, and I'm not instructing anybody on anything or talking about my products and stuff like that. I'll probably tell you what colors I'm using and the paints or whatever, and that's about it. I'm just creating a piece. So I thought you might want to enjoy, or some people out there might want to watch how I work, how I really make some of my art, because it's real art. It's not just little pieces of throwing paint around or, you know, discovering different techniques and stuff like that or experimenting. This isn't that. I'm in my zone tonight, and you know, and that's what a real artist does. They have a separate spot for what, you know, when they paint and when they create. It's not just putting something on YouTube trying to explain to somebody how they can do it. So I'm excited to do this, and let's get started, everybody. First, I wanted to tell you, I have these boxes sitting around. This is my toolbox, you know, my treasure chest, my boxes of stuff. This is my box of tricks. So I have my hard tools in a box like this. And then I have my soft tools in the same type of box. And I label everything. So before I start a painting, I actually get everything ready. And it takes me all afternoon actually to think it through on exactly what I'm going to be using. And I actually have access to it when I go to use that part in my piece. So I'll just show you really quick here. I have in my hard tools, in my box of tricks, I have different things in here because these are, like I have my syringes, my hard plastic syringes, and smaller syringes, and just different things and hard tools, different, to make different techniques and things, and my toothbrush, another toothbrush, some straws, some little cardboard things, or not cardboard, but plastic cards, like a credit card type of thing, certain cups and sponges, and things like this. I keep that in my hard tools box. And just stuff, you know, like anything that you can think of in your own mind that would be a hard tool to create a certain look. Then I have my box of tricks, soft tools. And that is this one here. I'll show you what's in here. I've already taken some things out, like I have a small funnel that I use when I really want to zone in on something and I just want a couple drops of paint, so I don't just pull it across the canvas, and I can add other colors to it without taking away and bringing back and taking away and bringing back. Because I actually, if you are painting something, sometimes I've noticed when I'm painting something, if I have to reach across the table to get something, I bring along a cat hair with me, or I bring along dust or dirt or glitter from something else that was on the bottom of something else, and it just falls on the painting. and I don't feel like picking it out when I do my masterpiece paintings. It's different than a YouTube tutorial. I don't mind taking my tweezers and plucking out stuff, whatever, and I was explaining to you guys things, but I don't want to do that when I'm making a masterpiece. And then I have one of these type of sponges. This is good. It's almost like, I guess, what you guys call, or you people do, like a balloon smash or whatever that I've seen some of you people do. It's really pretty. You guys do some really good work with that. It's really pretty. But I haven't done that yet. I don't do it. I have other techniques and things that I use when I do my masterpiece. But I might do a balloon smash or something for you guys one day and show you what I'm talking about. But I have this, and it's just a really nice sponge. And you can put things on the end of it. Like I might want to put, I might want to wrap saran wrap around it. Or I might want to wrap foil around it. Or I might want to wrap something around it to give it a different look other than a sponge. So it's really nice. And then, of course, I have my rubber straws because you get full force air when you use a rubber straw. Anyway, and my tape and stuff like that. So let's see what's in my soft box of tricks. I have this kind of thingy here. It's really soft, and it's just a sponge thing. And you can wipe across the canvas. You can patch. You can do different designs with that. Mainly like for wall paintings and stuff like that. It's good too. Then I have these little soft things. This came from a car wax kit, and they're sponges, but they're covered in that material that's really soft, and you can do different things with that. I have my chalk line. I know this is hard, but chalk is soft because it's already in the thing here, and you can just pull, and I can mark certain lines of certain things on my paintings. And I have some string, extra chalk, powdered chalk, and some brushes, some soft brushes. And these are my soft tools, and makeup brushes. I like makeup brushes sometimes. And some other rope and other sponges. Just a little box of tricks. This is one of those sponges that people use for cleaning, whatever, and I just cut it in half. And, oh, here's a hard tool. It belongs in the other box. It's got big teeth on it, see? And then I have also these, the things that make paint smell nice, because sometimes when I create a masterpiece, my paints, because they're stronger paints, they have an odor to them, and I don't want that, so I put this little additive in there to make it smell like an ocean breeze or a pine cone or whatever. And then also when the painting is done and dry, the painting also smells nice before I put the finishing touches on. Here's just another bag I have of lots of little soft brushes and things like that. Everything's in order there. What else do I have in here? Oh, and here's my glove in a bottle. Sometimes I put, well, most of the time, if I'm not wearing gloves, I put lotion on my hands first because it makes the paint easier to come off when you do wash your hands. And I have these little small pipette things in here. I'll show you what that is. One of these. And I put glitter in there when I just want to zone in and just do a certain area, because I don't want to just blow the glitter around or tap it around. I do a lot of that a lot of times, but not when I'm doing something like this when I already know what I have in my mind. I know what I'm going to create. I don't want to blow that around like that. I have to pinpoint certain things when I'm creating a certain painting. Then I have my bigger brushes, and then I have these kind of sponges. These are actually glue for applying glue, but I use them for a lot of different things. And then I have a little syringe in here, but that's a hard tool, but I wanted to keep that in here because I use it a lot when I get other things out. So that's about it for my soft tools. And then also when I'm all done, my embellishments and all that, it takes a lot of time and thought. I will actually probably think on an embellishment for 3 or 4 days because I want to get it just right in a corner. And sometimes I'll even measure certain things because it's going to be just right. I want it just right, and I'm kind of anal about some things like that. When it comes to creating something like that, I don't just throw paint to canvas. There's a lot of thought that goes into it, and it's just, you know, and that's the best part of it because I think it through first, and by the time I start the painting, I'm ready to go, and I'm really enjoying it. And You know, sometimes I have to work fast because a painting will dry on you, and sometimes I don't have to work as fast because it depends on what retarder that I put in the paints, or, you know, what kind of stuff that I use in my paints. So, tonight I am going to start on a canvas that I already put a little bit of paint on the edges. And I had used my Liquitex Phthalo Green, I think it is, yeah, Phthalo Green blue shade of the spray paint, just to go around the edges because I want to cover the canvas sides and stuff first. I don't know if I'm going to use this as a color in my painting or not. Well, I mean, I do now, but I mean, a lot of times when I do something like that, I just give it a little base coat around, and I don't know if I'm going to use that color or not. But this is one of my favorite colors, so I wanted to create a painting with this color tonight. And then to make the painting easy flow for me and to make it last longer so I don't have to rush the painting, I use Golden's retarder right here, and I put that with my paints. And let's see if you can see that. I don't know. The lighting might be bad. Anyway, it just says Golden retarder. It's an additive for increasing the working time of your acrylic paints. I work with a lot of acrylic paints and some watercolor paints. I don't ever do any oil painting. I don't paint with oils. Also, a quick tip, though, I was going to tell you, because everybody will spray paint something. So when you do spray paint something, don't stop when you're painting. Say that, you know, let's just say I'm going to paint this box, right? Well, when you're painting something, you're going to start off of it. Just like sometimes when you're painting something and you start your cup and you go to pour, you don't start right there. You start over here and you kind of pour back and forth. I don't care if you waste paint or not. Don't worry about what other people say. Who gives a crap, right? That's you got to get there, you know. But when you spray paint, you start on the edge and you go all the way across, and you go all the way off your project. If you stop, I see a lot of people do this. They go like this. And you know what's happening? When you stop here and you turn around and go back, you are creating a puddle right here. And the paint is thicker there. And, you know, you have to just keep going. You have to have a continuous stream. You don't need to stop and start with this. And you don't need to go like this. Stop and start. Or even if you keep it running, don't continue that way. You have to go across. Give yourself that time and space and do it right. Because you'd be surprised how much nicer it comes out. All right, everybody. I'm going to turn the camera off for now and get a few things ready. Oh, I guess I could show you what I spray painted to get started with. Hang on one second. This is the canvas I'll be working on tonight. Well, I don't know if I'm going to really start tonight, but I mean, I'm getting everything ready. And it's going to be really pretty, you guys. So this is the phthalo green that I put on there already just to get it started. All right, everybody. See you soon.